Let's make sure this is working. It should be working. Yep. Here we go. Okay, welcome for probably just the 1 or 2 people watching. Today we will be doing race number 3 of 36 in the NR2K3 series sim. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm just stuttering, but basically, we're at COTA. I will be bumping up the race to 30% because it's a road course and it took too short of a time, with it just being at 17 laps, which was 25%. I might just bump up all of the races in the future, if I'm being completely honest. I'll make a decision. I might put up a poll for you guys. We have Jesse Love in here. The ratings are based off the 2024 ratings. No, 2025 ratings on the road courses. Oh my god. I cannot speak. Okay. Sorry, I was putting it in the server. But, yeah. This one's gonna last a little longer. The races of the future might last a little longer. I've bumped up the ratings a little bit on Zillich. I bumped them down a little on SVG. I think I put them up on like a few more drivers. I can't remember who, but it was slight modifications. I think Blaney, I put it up a little bit. Hamlin, I might have put it up a little bit, like moved the ends of each rating. So he could be worse, he could be better. SVG as well. His qualifying rating, however, has a really large range. So I kind of couldn't really control it. So if SVG qualifies first, or if he's like 31st, you never really know. Track positions can be really important here. We're welcome to go in COTA. I'm welcome to go. We're ready to go in COTA. We're gonna simulate through qualifying.
Drivers.
Hopefully that jumbles up the grid a little bit more. Never mind. So Shane Van Gisbergen's gonna stick it on the front row with.
Drivers, to your cars.
So Shane Van Gisbergen alongside Christopher Bell. Let me just make sure Better Cautions is up. Better Cautions is up. You guys can't see it though, because I have to tab out to use Better Cautions. Unless my game crashed, which that is good if my game crashed now. Because then that means I know I can't do it in the future. Never mind, it did not. Okay. I genuinely thought it would have crashed. Here we go. Shane Van Gisbergen, Christopher Bell on pole. Green flags after COTA, we're underway. Into the Duramax Grand Prix. Down in the turn number 1, well, up in the turn number 1. Who's it going to be? Are they going to survive all of the turn 1 chaos? Is everyone in the back getting through cleanly? Gilliland got a little bit sideways there. Oh, it looks like some contact. Who's this? Oh, it's Austin Dillon. This is caution worthy though. I'll need to check with this one. This guy in the Larson really there. Oh, the Custer spun out, so did Gilliland. Dillon's out of the race that week. Austin Dillon out of the race. I'm gonna have to throw the yellow really quickly. Throw caution. So the caution should be thrown now for Austin Dillon after. Please tell me my game didn't crash on me. Now that I threw through the yellow itself. Please game, please game, please game. It's taking a second. Hopefully, here we go. Here we go, we are under caution now at Circuit of the Americas. Look in the chat. I want to see if anyone's watching this. But Shane Van Gisbergen leads. Cole Custer back there as well. It's Bell, Briscoe, Byron, McDowell, Busher, Allmendinger, Elliott, Reddick, and Ty Gibbs. So please crash this game, I mean. And, Cal, I can see you're watching this. If the game crashes, though, that's some good points Byron might miss out on. So we're gonna look at a replay for Austin Dillon. Dillon really slow up in a turn 1. Had his, 5 wide there, and then he just sends it in on the 42. Goes into the 42, sends himself into the 5, and then it took out someone else in the back. Custer got hit hard while spinning. Maybe. I'm not sure how hard he would have got hit there. He's got some damage after that one. So we're gonna look at Cole Custer. Austin Dillon, really. That is his own fault. Oh, he goes into the side of Nemechek. I think Jesse Love might have got a bit of it. Sorry, I was honestly looking at the paper rain server. So we're gonna look at TV2 of Cole Custer. Does this really give us a little bit of a better point of view? Not really. We're gonna go to the helicopter camera then. Look at this, 4 wide. And then, bam, Nemechek gets hit again. Yeah, Jesse Love did get a bit of a piece of that. Now I'm gonna go on board with Austin Dillon in the 3. On the camera here. What is he thinking on the inside? He sees a gap, he goes for the gap, and then he goes so far over, he puts the 5 in the 42, and then puts himself into the tire. There's not even tires there. But yeah. I gotta go find Ty Gibbs. I just want to see how did his send there work. Ty Gibbs went up into turn 1 I saw way out of line. So let's take a look at Ty Gibbs here. Ty Gibbs, oh, almost. I thought he was going to make contact with Reddick looking at the replay there. Oh, he did make contact with Reddick, actually. Reddick might have made some with Owen as well. Could Reddick win like he did today in real life? Let's look here on the helicopter. Does he actually make contact with Reddick? Oh, maybe not. Oh my god, that is close if he made contact or not. And then I was like, Gilliland almost slid. We're gonna have to go in the chase camera, I think. Here it is. Does he end up making contact with Reddick? Oh, just... I don't know if that's contact. That is so close. And then Reddick made some with Bowman for sure. I don't know if he hit the hitbox though. So my guess is pits are open this time for the AI. We're gonna see. comes in. If any of them decide to come in. SVG stays out. Bell stays out. Briscoe stays out. Byron's out. McDowell, Busher, Allmendinger, Elliott. Reddick looks like Bowman's gonna be the first one to come in. Oh, and Reddick's into the back. Oh no, they're all getting into the back of each other under yellow. It looks like Suarez is in as well. And then Keselowski's coming in. Larson's coming in. So too Stenhouse. Nemechek's coming in. Custer's coming in. So yeah, I'm gonna watch them cycle off pit road. See who comes off first. And it looks like Suarez is gonna jump Bowman. So here they come to double up. We're gonna watch it from here now. This is awesome. The 3 car actually leads back to the rear of the field. 1 lap down for Austin Dillon. So maybe some carnage could happen and he can leave a few points. Like, oh, someone's around. They're all around. It's all kicking off. They're all gonna get it going, though. No caution. Chastain decided to come in the pits and top off, it looks like. No caution. I don't want to throw the yellow for that one. I want to get them going. Jesse Love part of it. I'll look at the YouTube chat in a second. Sorry, I wanted something to avoid the team. But we're gonna look at the Bell lead now. Is it Bell out front? Yes, it is Bell. Okay, then I guess we're gonna fire the UC battling with. Oh my god, my Briscoe side by side. With Busher. He's gonna go down into the. I don't even know what you want to call this. Oh, a huge send for him back there. Julian makes down. Wow. Rewind. All blue cars. Oh, 2 wide, pick down Lanelli. I just heard some tire screech. Cindric's a little slow. We're gonna look what happened to him. Did he just take it too? He did just send it a little too much. In the corner. See Jones and Dillon right there. Side by side it is. In the lead of the race. Now I'm gonna take a look back. So who is involved? I know Jesse Love was part of it, so he's coming in the pits now. A lot lot of guys actually coming in the pits. Hold up, let's see a ton of cars in. See Love, Cindric, Suarez, a ton of guys coming in the pits. Bowman coming in again. It seems as if everybody's coming in the pits, really, from 21st on back. Who's that? So Herbst would be the last guy who didn't pit. So everyone 24th on back has opted to pit. So now we're actually going to take a look at Jesse Love and his hit on the restart. Oh, I think he just came across from that small little angle you can tell there. Jesse Love straight lines it into not Harrison, oh my god, Josh Berry. And then he just collects a few. That is not Harrison Burton, that is... I have no clue how I threw that one up. We're gonna go on the helicopter camera. Oh, Blaney made contact with Zilish. We're gonna go at quarter speed. We got 4 wide. Larson on the thing, the curb. Gregson got into Kyle Busch. That was unrelated, and then into Cindric, and then Hamlin had absolutely nowhere to go. Neither could Jones, and then I think these two are their own unrelated thing. Yeah, they are their own unrelated thing. Damage is unrealistic, so I'm not sure what the damage is going to be for them. Coming now to lap number 6, some of the road course racing might start getting a little bit boring. Oh my god. Christopher Bell in the lead. Austin Cindric's in last. That is great for him experience. I mean, he's not really that good of a road racer anymore, but something's happened to him from the Gen 6. So here we go. We're going to the TV2 camera. Shane Van Gisbergen coming up on Christopher Bell now. Can SVG get around Bell? Oh, down into the hairpin. He's right on the rear bumper of Bell. Is he gonna send a lunge down the back straightaway into the tight corner at the end? Is he there? He's almost there, almost into the back of the 20, in fact. SVG, he's all over the back of Christopher Bell. I thought I heard some contact. Oh, Elliott's gone off. There's just a spin by himself. Yeah, the AI tends to do that with the aggression being so high. Still in the front. If you want COTA in real life like this. Down the front straightaway. Christopher Bell's opened up a little bit of a gap on Shane Van Gisbergen. Third is Byron. Fourth, you could Chase Briscoe. Fifth, I don't exactly remember where everyone is in the points. However, I know Todd Gilliland and Chase Elliott are tied for the lead. I'll need to see if I have a screenshot somewhere on my phone. Eric Jones now without an entire rear, front. He's missing the front half of his car. Christopher Bell, though, still in the lead of this one. So yes, I do actually have But yeah, I have a screenshot of how the points look. Chainfin Gisbergen trying to close the gap a little bit. If he can close it. Oh, he's almost there. See, I do have the points up, so Chainfin Gisbergen is even top 20 in points. Christopher Bell is 9th in points, 9 above the cut line. Ty Dillon is above the cut line somehow. Hamlin is right below it. Bowman's right below it. Custer's right below it as well. So to Dillon. Larson's above by 13. McDowell's up, is above the cut line by 13. This is all heading into this race, so McDowell's gonna come out of here in a good point position. Oh, someone's coming into the pits. It's Reddick's coming in the pits. Maybe his first pit stop's starting to happen. Now, side by side, Zilich and Wayne Zilich is 13th in points. Yeah, he's above the cut line. Bubba Wallace is not on the top 20. I only have a screenshot of the top 20 in points. You see all these guys right together. The 60th Priest is actually sitting 8th in points right now. So I'll read off the top 20 in points so I can just give you guys the number. So you have Elliott in first, tied with Todd Gilliland. Todd Gilliland's second, obviously. And Tyler Reddick in third in the 45. Fourth is Noah Gregson in the 4, after almost winning Atlanta last week. He came up second after lap traffic hindered the finish. Fifth is John Hunter Nemechek, the person who almost won Daytona 500. Oh, so close to winning Daytona before running out of fuel on the final lap onto the final corner, gifting Tyler Reddick the victory. 6th is Kyle Larson. 7th is Michael McDowell. 8th is Ryan Priest. 9th is Christopher Bell. 10th, Daniel Suarez. 11th, Brett Keselowski. 12th is Joey Logano. 13th is Connor Village. 14th is Kyle Busch. 15th is Ty Dillon. 16th is Bubba Wallace, so actually he's on the sheet. And 17th is Alex Bowman. 18th, Austin Dillon. 19th, Denny Hamlin. And 20th is Cole Custer. I will post points after this race, and once I put the points calculator on NR2K3 Weebly, I'll make sure to save the points, save everything. So let's see, where's Reddick actually? Where did Reddick come out? He's got clear air ahead of him, I guess. But not that much. Shane Van Gisbergen, 0.84. Go to the fastest lap. It belongs to the 71 of Michael McDowell, who's sitting in 5th. He's not really closing in on Chase Briscoe. Not so much his battle between Elliott and Wallace. Can Elliott close down on Wallace? This would be for P7. Elliott on his rear bumper. Can he make a move in one of these corners? Maybe down to the first hairpin, or maybe the second hairpin on the lap. On the hairpin before the back straightaway, that would be a great overtaking spot for Chase Elliott. He's right there on the Wallace. Is he close enough to make a move down into the hairpin? No, not quite. Oh, he goes really wide. That might allow Ty Gibbs to strike on him. He's not gonna be there. Ty Gibbs is not quite there. I really need the ratings to come out for 2025. That is the camera, by the way. That's the track camera. I can't control that. And I can't. Chase Elliott was like 5th before he ended up spinning by himself. Host Savard and Cody Ware side by side. This would be for P17. Cody Ware top 20 would be crazy. He led some laps at Atlanta too, so good result for the 51 team. great for them. Oh, Cody Ware! As I said that, I jinxed it. Cody Ware spins all by himself. Reddick trying to close in. Austin Dillon as well, but he's multiple laps down. I think one down? Yeah, we'll see. It's just one down. Zane Smith closing in on Kyle Larson. This is not the day Kyle Larson wants to have. Down in 24th. You see Cole Custer in Stenhouse. Flores making a move on Eric Jones. Jones having to go out a little bit wide. Can Jones hold the inside for the next corner on Suarez? Almost. Jones is almost going to be there. We're almost halfway done with this race, believe it or not. So Jones ahead of Suarez. Lovin Cindric and Kyle Busch, Chastain. Chastain must have just pitted. Oh, side by side. We have pit stops actually. Oh my god, I'm so silly. Side by side between Wallace and Logano. Now let's look back there. Morrison side by side with Gilliland and Lane. And they were transferring positions. Wallace into the S side by side with Joey Logano. Who's going to get the advantage? Logano might get this one. Yes, he is. Logano's going to get out ahead of him. I think they both came into pit road. Yes, they did based off their lap times. Ty Gibbs did. Too. Let's see anyone else side by side. No. Oh no, only has Hocevar and Suarez, two teammates. Suarez in the next corner is not wanting to give Hocevar the spot. What's Hocevar gonna do here? He forces Suarez out a little bit wide. Now yes, we can see good position. So Jones in last place now. He must have just pitted. Kyle Busch says he's in third. So he was supposed to really be leading the race. So yeah, these guys must have all just came into the pits, I think. Based off their lap times, everyone has just came into the pits. So Christopher Bell is leading right over Michael McDowell. They're barely leading over each other. Based off lap time. Now let's see, so Kyle Busch is in. Side by side McDowell on the outside of Christopher Bell. What a move this could be. I look over him and they're side by side. McDowell into the final corner here. He's gonna take the lead. Allmendinger looking on the outside of Christopher Bell now. Yeah, none of these guys are gonna get out ahead of the leaders. Michael McDowell though, what a move he made. We're gonna look at side by side between Bell and Allmendinger. Reddick is surely gonna have to make another stop before the end. I'm not sure if you guys have to. If we ran those laps under yellow, my guess is everyone else, literally everyone has to make another pit stop. You see Kyle Busch just coming off the Chastain. Side by side, the RFK teammates coming up the straightaway. Up the hill they go. Oh! Elliott almost got in the back of Brees there. Brees had to hold the outside. Brees side by side with Elliott. I saw side by side with there as well. No, I did not. Yeah, Elliott's gonna get the spot. Is Riley Herbst pitted? I don't know. Riley Herbst is just up there. I'm not sure if he's pitted or not. But we're gonna take a look back at this move for Michael McDowell. Let's take a look at this move on the outside of Christopher Bell. Look at this, just on the outside. Bell almost comes into him. That would have been a big accident. Michael McDowell, what a move around the outside of the corner. And he's going to take the lead of the race. And he has Allmendinger in second. If I remember right, Allmendinger was one of the drivers. Yeah, he was one of the drivers right. Did bump up the rating a little bit. I think I just made the top end a little higher, so the bottom end was like about the same. right now, McDowell. What a win this would be for him. I mean, I don't know how important those points would be to him. I thought I saw side by side somewhere. Now we have some guys pitting. Must have been the guys who pitted very early on. So yeah, it would be Larson, Bowman. Look, these guys coming in. Elliott's side by side with Custer now. Is Elliott gonna get the spot? Yes, he will. Will Zillage get the spot on Custer? Not quite. Custer might be vulnerable here. Now, Custer, he just has to hold off Zillage. Zillage goes a little wide. I thought Stenhouse might be under attack. He's not. I'll go through the field again. Now you see everyone in the pits. I don't know why they have not gone back out on the racetrack. Maybe they're still pitting or something. You know, who knows? Maybe they're doing a driver swap. Who knows? Well, McDowell's got the lead. Yeah, they're still all sitting on pit road. So we're halfway through. Yeah, they're just all sitting on pit road. I don't know what they're doing. They're just costing each other high wind. So might go Kozlowski, pit stop, yes wind, high cow. The stream is about 20 seconds behind where it is for where I am, if anyone is wondering. Which I'm not really sure Albany is closing in though on McDowell. Bring it back to the see if there's any battles. Close there between Logano and Ty Gibbs, not quite there. And then all those guys are still, like, sitting on pit road. Allmendinger closing in on McDowell. Here he goes. Down into the brakies and with the hairpin. Oh, Allmendinger, we got a little too close for comfort. Had to back out of it. He was wide at the hairpin. So I'm actually gonna check another cal so that yeah, they'll come out eventually, just trust me. So Eric Jones is grabbing 3 spots. Austin Dillon, who was a lap down, is now grabbing spots from the guys who are just sitting on pit road. Side by side between Busher and Stenhouse. I don't know why I blanked on that one. Well, there's a helicopter camera. Can Busher make a lunge? Chastain going on the outside of Busher. Maybe can he get Stenhouse? No, he's way too far back. Chastain actually slides wide. Chastain did not need to do that. Really going side by side down to that corner is, I guess, the worst thing that could happen to you. Let's look at the front, though. It's Michael McDowell who leads. Maybe they'll come into pit this time. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that. It was 0.68 at the line. It's down to 0.65. Allmendinger seems better through the S's in the first half of the lap than McDowell. So that is something to note. Here they go. Down the hill, TV1 now. I'm going back to the TV2 camera. I like it for some parts of the track. McDowell really, he's comfortable out there. Let's see, are the guys still sitting on pit road? Yes, they are. It says they're still, I think it still is counting them, though. Let me look at the leaders. That's why I just want to side Elliott on the back bumper of Kyle Busch. We're gonna go to standings. And they're still being counted, actually, so... Oh, Jones came out of the pits. So yeah, no, they're still being counted. Cal, if you're watching this. So they have not... I saw your things in Discord. They are not out of it just yet. I don't know if they will be out of it, but this is some big points that some of these guys could be losing. Zane Smith, John Hunter, Nemechek, Brad Keselowski, Josh Berry, Sandberg, Bowman, Love, I mean, he doesn't really count though. And then Dylan and Custer, where's the 5? Wasn't Larson on the pits? Is he out now? Yes, they are actually out now. Or is it just Larson? I know Larson had been out. I thought Larson, it's just because I had seen his sign. It looks like they're starting to pit Bowman now. Now they're starting to finally pit these guys, so it really looks like they might have taken a bathroom break midway through. Because then you see tires going up on these cars. Zane Smith is going to come back out onto the racetrack. It's all going to come down to this final pit stop. Oh my god, Bowman comes out onto the racetrack. I thought he was about to take out somebody. See guys coming out of the pits now. They're going to be all multiple laps down. Is Reddick just going to sit on pit road? No, he won't. He's going to come out right in front of Josh Berry. He's got to be careful. Reddick's trying to undercut. He pitted it earlier before all of these other guys. I mean, I think they still have to pit. If not, Reddick's throwing away free spots, but he did pit early. So you see, yeah, now you have Stenhouse. So some of these guys might need to come down pit road soon. If Allmendinger wants to jump McDowell, my guess is he's going to have to come in this time. Or if Bell wants to jump either of them. Byron wants to get in the mix, or Briscoe. I mean, I don't think you can gain 5 seconds in a lap. I think 4, probably 6 and 4. Oh, Allmendinger's right on his rear. Let's look back here. Nothing's happening just yet. Allmendinger right on the rear bumper of Michael McDowell. Is Allmendinger going to be able to close the gap a little bit more on Michael McDowell? Not quite. In the stadium section. If I'm Allmendinger, I'm pitting this time. I want to get on fresh tires, spend less time putting fuel in the tank. Just an overall quicker pit stop so I can jump Michael McDowell. Is he going to pit this time? Neither of them do. Never mind. Allmendinger does. They both do. They both come into the pits. It looks like some of these guys are sitting on pit road, though. Custer and Stenhouse. You see Love and Hamlin side by side. Jesse Love gets the spot, though. This is going to be the most important. These are huge pit stops for McDowell and Allmendinger. Not everyone has a painted pit stall, but who's it going to be getting out first? Will it be Allmendinger? Will it be McDowell? They're starting to sit there now. Oh, McDowell's got out before Allmendinger. Looks like they only put 2 sides on. There's only left side tires for either of them. Custer down into 1. He's going to go right on the racetrack. Right in front of Chris Buescher. Side by side, Gregson and McDowell. McDowell on cold tires. Is he going to want to let Gregson go, or does he want a car in between himself and the leaders? Buescher and Custer right together. Imagine if we got a yellow out of all of that. That would have been crazy. If we do end up getting a yellow, I'm going to save race results first in case they get since we are past halfway. So yeah, let me go find... No, it would be further up now. McDowell, he's not really in a gap. Custer and Bush are side by side down the straightaway. Oh, and Bush is gonna pull ahead of Custer. Here comes Nemechek, he's in hot. Oh, Custer's around. Custer spins around. Allmendinger's gonna get ahead now. Where's Christopher Bell? Is Christopher Bell coming in? No, he's not. Neither is William Byron or Chase Briscoe. Or Shane Van Gisbergen, for that matter. None of the top guys are pitting just yet. So I'm not really sure. I don't think they can go to the end. For the time being, it's Christopher Bell out front. He's got 28.15 seconds on, oh my god, Michael McDowell. None of the other guys came out of pit, and still has multiple laps down, so. If you're McDowell, are you going to burn up your tires in traffic? Is he going to get held up by traffic, though? That might be better for Bell. If McDowell gets held up in traffic. Allmendinger, he's going to clear Stenhouse by a little bit. This could hurt McDowell. This could allow Bell to maybe leapfrog him on the pit stops. We're going to look at his last lap. 2:13 for him. 2:13.5. And we're also getting up to speed. And we're going to compare that to Christopher Bell. He ran a 2:10.5. They weren't exactly at full speed, so we're gonna go back to McDowell, see if he's still held up in traffic. McDowell right behind Nemechek. He's gonna want to clear Nemechek as fast as he can. Let's go to the fastest lap. It is still Michael McDowell the fastest lap by 2 thousandths of a second over Shane Van Gisbergen. We can get down to the end. Coming to 4 laps to go for Christopher Bell though. He can spend less time on pit road as well, putting less fuel in these, and he can run the car lighter. Here comes McDowell. He's in way too deep. I thought he was about to get the backwards for 42 in the 17. He's held up though in a ton of traffic. Oh, he's trying to move him out of the way. Now the leader's coming in. The leaders are coming in. Oh, McDowell can't get around. He's stuck in this traffic. This is horrible for Michael McDowell. McDowell's gonna need to clear Nemechek right here, or he's gonna need Nemechek to pull off. McDowell, he just almost there on Nemechek. And then Allmendinger, something's happened to Allmendinger. He might have spun it at the end of the back straightaway then. Nemechek still stays out. Now we're gonna watch the blend out. Christopher Bell in the lead. Here he comes. Christopher Bell comes out. Where's McDowell? I think Bell might get him. It's gonna be close coming up the hill. Bell into 1. It's gonna compromise his exit though. Here comes McDowell and Nemechek. Bell with fresher tires. They're also cold tires. Michael McDowell held up in traffic. Not good for him. He's gonna need to get by around 42. 42 is a multiple laps down low. Allmendinger, let us see, did Allmendinger actually spin at the end of that straightaway there? That's my theory. Oh, Allmendinger did spin. Pressure must have gotten AJ Allmendinger. But now Bell's like he's gonna encounter some lap traffic. However, Kyle Busch has stayed out, so has Chase Elliott, but these guys, they're way too slow. Now to the inside, Michael McDowell goes, he's onto the back bumper of Christopher Bell. Look at this, going for the race lead, Michael McDowell. William Byron's in this battle as well. Michael McDowell couldn't quite clear Nemechek. Can McDowell get around Nemechek? Byron had a look there. He really needs Nemechek to just spin out by himself now. Oh, McDowell! McDowell's around! This is what I was saying. I was saying he needs Nemechek to spin. He spins it out by himself. Commentator's curse strikes again at COTA. He did not get help from anybody. Oh my god, we're gonna look at the... This is TV2. Now what's Nemechek gonna do? Oh, look at this. Byron right behind Bell. He's gonna go to the outside. He's gonna go to the outside. Look at this. He's almost there on Bell. Coming back to 3 to go. It's gonna be Byron versus Bell here at COTA. Byron into the lead now. William Byron's taking the lead. Now up to turn 1, can Christopher Bell get around him? Lap traffic is an issue. They go down the hill now. So the next person that would be involved in this one would be the... I don't know. It would be the 19. Let's see. Kyle Busch is still staying now. They might catch Kyle Busch. My guess is Kyle Busch has to come in before the end. Byron has Bell right on his bumper. Kyle Busch has not came into the pits. I'm gonna put my phone down so I don't look at it. Coming back to 2 laps to go. Byron and Bell. Look at Briscoe. Briscoe's there. Briscoe get around these lap cars. Oh, Bell didn't get a good exit right there. He's got Gregson right behind him. He just needs to not overdrive this corner if he wants to get up to William Byron. Byron's gonna get held up by... Oh! Into the back! Gregson goes into the back of Byron. I mean, of Bell. Byron went a little bit wide there. Briscoe's trying to get around the 40s. 47. This is the battle for the lead. Kyle Busch, my guess is he's going to come in this time. Here, look at the stadium section. John Hunter Nemechek. He might win Roadblock of the Year award with this performance that he is putting up. Now we're going to look at Kyle Busch. Is Kyle Busch going to pull off into the pits? Yes, he is. Kyle Busch pulls off. So it is going to be William Byron versus Christopher Bell. Maybe Chase Briscoe if he can clear them, but we're coming back to 2 laps to go. Both of them behind John Hunter Nemechek. Oh, I'm a spectator. Oh yeah, I keep going. Look at Bell, he's going to close them right up to Byron into turn number 1. 2 laps to go in COTA. TV1, yes. Can Bell close in on Byron? Byron with the lap car ahead. They've got another lap car they're catching up to. And Zane Smith. Zane Smith's last lap went 2:11. The leaders are also running 2:11 because they're being held up by Nemechek. Oh, look at Bell. Bell, can he get around Byron this time? No, he can't. Ping and WRH now at here. But now can Byron make a move into the inside of Bell? He's not quite there. Bell to the inside. Bell loses some time there. Here comes Briscoe. Briscoe coming around Gregson. I almost lost it there, and Gregson goes wide. He's going to be side-by-side with... for 3rd. He's going to be side-by-side with Gregson for 3rd. Look at this! Bell is closed back up to the 24. Coming back to 1 to go, and Briscoe has cleared the 4. It's 3 cars under a blanket for the final lap. I'm putting my phone down now, not looking at any notifications. This is just going to be a final lap of pure attrition. Pure war between 3 guys all going for the win. Will it be Byron? Will it be Bell? Will it be Briscoe? Who do you have? Who do you have? All of them under a blanket, coming back to 1 lap to go in COTA. They see the white flag. In the race it has been boring, but in the final few laps it has gotten crazy. John Hunter Nemechek, how much longer can he play roadblock? Here comes Christopher Bell in the 20. He's right behind William Byron. These guys on the old Hornet tires. Bell looking for a chance he can overtake Byron. Byron now. He's just got the slight advantage over Bell. Bell's gonna need to send it into one of these hairpins. His, I'd say, second to last real overtaking zone is coming up here. Or he could maybe overtake it in the second to last corner. I think it's like turn 19, turn 18. Down the straightaway. Byron could overtake Nemechek. That would be big to put a car in between himself and Bell. Who's gonna get the advantage though? Oh! Byron got slowed up there. Here comes Bell. Side by side down the back straightaway they go. Never mind. Byron holds a slight advantage. Who's it gonna be? Down the back straightaway. Final time. Don't count out Briscoe. Briscoe's right there. 3 cars under a blanket. Here we go. End of the back straightaway. None of them can crack under pressure here. Now they're going to try to get around. Byron's trying to get around Nemechek. Here comes Bell on the 20 into the stadium. Look at Briscoe. Briscoe can play spoiler if he plays it just right. Now is Bell going to run away? Byron's going to have to send it into deep. He goes in deep. Byron on the inside of Bell. Side by side, coming to the last few corners. Bell is in the lead. But now he has Nemechek ahead of him. How's he going to deal with Nemechek? He's going to go to the outside of Nemechek. It's inside. It's going to be outside for the next corner. Here comes William Byron. Bell to the outside. He gets shot out wide. Who's it going to be? Can Byron make his send into the final corner? Nemechek on the inside. Christopher Bell out of the final corner. He uses John Hunter Nemechek. He's going to get by William Byron. Christopher Bell wins a thrilling finish at COTA. And he wins. Oh my goodness, have you ever seen that? William Byron tried fighting Nemechek a little bit too much. Look at this pack though, between, I thought the 60 was about to go around. None of them were going to make an overtake in the final few corners here. They're fighting for 13th on back. 34 ahead of the 9, Gilliland might even take the points lead, I'm not exactly sure. Hamlin behind Cody Ware here. Austin Dillon barely holding on for the title. I'm not sure about how many laps down they are. But oh my goodness. What a finish here at COTA. And then the finishing margin, look at that. 3 cars underneath a second. All within a second. Cal, I can see you showing some clear frustration. Let's look at the YouTube chat, actually. But Christopher Bell wins is gonna win COTA. Export R3 for COTA. So Bell is gonna win over Byron. And that's going to be Briscoe 3rd, McDowell 4th, Allmendinger 5th, Van Gisbergen 6th, Reddigan 7th. He might actually take the points lead. Ty Gibson 8th. Kyle Busch, after staying out that long, is going to come home P9. Joey Logano in 10th. Riley Herbst in 11th. Todd Gilliland in 12th. Elliott in 13th, winner last week. Wallace 14th. Priest 15th. Bushers in 16th. Zillich in 17th. Chastain in 18th. Blaney in 19th. Hosen on 20th. Cody Ware finishes 21st, Hamlin 22nd, Ty Dillon 23rd, Jones 24th, Dillon 25th, Bowman 26th, and then Zane Smith finishes 27th. Then you have Nemechek 28th, Gregson 29th, 30th for Custer, 31st for Stenhouse, 32nd for Brad Keselowski. Oh god, I'm blanking, and then 33rd for Suarez, 34th for Berry, 35th for Larson, 36th for Cindric, and 37th for Love. And then Austin Dillon, he didn't finish 1 lap down, but by going back into the race and coming back out, was able to gain about 12 positions there. let's look at where it all went wrong for William Byron on the helicopter camera. So you can see down into the hairpin here. He's trying. I thought Briscoe, not Bell. Briscoe was going to go right into the back of Christopher Bell there. He does not. And then William Byron, I thought he was going to pull away a little bit here. I thought he had the win right here, to be honest. And then at the end of the next straightaway, he goes in a little too deep. He then moves to seat 42. Oh my goodness. Not really Briscoe, but Bell saw an opening on the outside. Because Nemechek's on the racing line a little bit. And then had Byron just decided to stay behind him, he might have been able to use the bumper. But instead, Byron goes to the inside. And then Bell's able to put more power down, and he's able to get better acceleration, which then puts him alongside the 24. And then he's able to get the inside for the next corner. And I thought Briscoe was going to be a factor here. He's not, and then Byron has to send it in deep. He gets alongside the 20. I was thinking, hold up, if William can just stay alongside here, he has a shot. And then on the outside goes Byron. And then Bell, I thought him on the outside was going to sell. And then he almost turned himself around Nemechek. And not quite. And then in the final corner just wasn't enough. And then Nemechek ended up slowing down on the exit, which almost costed Byron another spot, but look at the 20 and the 42. You can see he's going 118 while the 20 isn't even braking for the corner yet. We're going on board with him. Alright, I have the roof camera. I thought he was going to be done right there. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Byron tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it never mattered for him. I really did this job for Linkin Park nerds. Please don't copyright strike me. I was already copyrighted for Bruno Mars on one of my streams. I don't even know what it was for. I just said a line of Linkin Park. Please don't copyright strike me. And there you see your top 10. Christopher Bell wins the race.